Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Miss Purple P. I'm sorry if there's an echo, but I have moved. There's a mess in the back. I'm not gonna clean it because I don't want to. I've been moving for 2 days. I actually was gonna have 2 other videos before this one, but something kind of lit a fire under my ass, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna get this off my chest, and then I'm gonna move on with life, and you will see in the next videos what's been going on with me. But if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Brittany. This is my channel, Miss Purple P. Today I want to talk about my feelings about something. I have just watched both of Aaron Doughty's and Leeor Alexandra's videos talking about their experience from their perspective as twin flames and how they are no longer defining their relationship, aka they broke up. The reason I want to talk about this is I just want to get some stuff off of my chest. So you can go ahead and watch their videos if you haven't. Basically, like I said, it was the gist of explaining their story and basically letting their subscribers know that they are no longer a couple, but they are very much still 100% in each other's lives, and they identify as twin flames. The reason why I'm making this video is because I felt very triggered in the comment sections of their videos, and I was very, not surprised, sadly, but I was very disappointed to see that a lot of the comments were just a lot of, you're not each other's twin flames, and I'm sorry, I think that he's more sad than she is, and she's just using him, and you're too young, how do you know what twin flames are, and blah 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 blah. Let's take it down a notch. I just find it very funny that in the spiritual community where we talk about love and oneness and helping transcend the planet and all of this stuff, people can be so close-minded and people can be so judgmental about other people sharing their perspectives. And now I am fully aware that the fact that I feel irritated about people being judgmental, I'm aware that I'm also being judgmental of people being judgmental. So it's a paradox here, which my bread fell over. It's a paradox here, which on this planet there seems to be full of paradox. And it's my level of irritation about people in the spiritual community actually emanating and adding fuel to the fire of duality. We are constantly talking about oneness, wholeness, everything that is, and then when people share their experiences, people have tons of opinions, but the opinions are not really coming from a place of love. They're coming from a place of judgment, and they're coming more from projections based on their own experiences of their own perception. Now, need I remind you that we as individuals are all individual expressions of God, source, universe, whoever you want to call the creator. We all stem from the same source. We are experiencing this human lifetime, and in reverse, God is experiencing the human experience through us because we are individual expressions. We are multifaceted, we are multi-dimensional beings, and that means that all truths are true because everything is about perspective. Everything is about the individual perception. All these different timelines are going on at the same time. 2 people can be sitting in the room, watch a person walk by, and them have 2 completely different perceptions of that experience. that is our own life, our own journey. I'm very much getting off on a tangent here. Hopefully, hopefully you can kind of keep up with what I'm saying. Okay, I have to take a deep breath because I'm getting very hyped about this. I think there are two main things that I want to get my point across in here. One, you, me, them, we do not get to have a say in what someone else's experience is. How do we know? How do we know what another is feeling? I can't tell you how you're feeling, just like you can't tell me how I'm feeling. Who are you? Are you inside my body and my brain and you're seeing life through my eyeballs? No, you're not. So therefore, how can you expect to know everything about other people, about people you see on the internet, about people in the spiritual community that make YouTube videos, about celebrities, about singers, people you don't know? You are seeing a small, teeny, tiny fragment that they are choosing to share with you, or not share, because of course they're paparazzi and that's all that kind of thing. But even with that, even if you're just looking through tabloid magazines and you're watching Kate Beckinsale pick her kid up from school, you are only seeing a little tiny flash in their life. You were not in their shoes, you were not in their experience. How do you know how they feel? You can see a person smiling and they can be the most happy person in the world, and then the next day they commit suicide. That got very dark, but it happens like that all the time because you just don't know how someone else feels. So when someone is sharing their experience, maybe perhaps instead of us telling people how they feel, we can sit back from a place of listening, of holding space. That's it. I think I actually have more than 2 points, but my second point is there is something so wrong with the twin flame label. And it's not the word itself, because a word is just a word. It's the meaning, it's the feeling that people are giving so much meaning, feeling behind it. It's like this twin flame thing has popped off on YouTube, and there's so many people making videos about it, and that's fine, that's their experience. But where I see the issue is there is an obsession. There's an obsession with twin flames. What do you think a twin flame is? What do I think a twin flame is? You're right, you're wrong. Now, if we are talking about a twin flame and we are really talking about identical, mirrored, higher selves, because that's really what twin flames are supposed to mean, your higher self twin, essentially. Again, this is all stemming back to the core of the whole point of twin flames, and the core of it is love. The core of it is love, light, seeing the reflection, seeing your reflection in someone else, but it comes from a place of love. If you're out there and you're projecting your own feelings about why you think that this person is or isn't someone else's twin flame, who are you to judge? You're not coming from a place of love, because if you were being heart-centered, if you were coming from a place of love and really aligning with your heart and really feeling compassion and empathy for people who are sharing their experience, I just find it very hard to believe that you could be projecting such negativity. I guess just what really bothered me was, especially I guess on Aaron's videos, just seeing a lot of people comment and saying that they felt that she was using him because she looked more together and upbeat than him and he looked more sad. And it's like, you guys are just missing the point of them even sharing. And this is what bothers me so much, is when people share their experiences, like me. I really thought about not talking about this. But the reason why I'm sharing and I'm being vulnerable is because I too want to add into that bucket that says it's okay to be vulnerable, even if not everyone understands you. But I understand at the same time what really gives people the incentive to be open, to share from their heart, to share their experiences, especially if it's with the intent to help others who maybe are going through something very similar. It kind of taints the intention and it gives others less of an incentive to share because they're afraid of judgment. Us who identify as light workers, we're terrified of judgment because for lifetimes and lifetimes we have been getting persecuted for sharing our truth, for spreading the light and the love, for talking about taboo things that make people uncomfortable but come from a good place, just because old energies still exist that go, no, it can't be that simple. You're too young. You're not right. You're not this. You're not that. These are very old ass energies. They no longer serve us, okay? We are ascending. We are transcending our energy. We're raising our vibration at the same time that Mother Earth is raising her vibration. So we can either keep up with her, take a deep breath, check ourselves, and go right back into the heart, or we can just fall and wither away and just come back and repeat all this stupid shit over because we didn't learn the lesson. And that is how you go off on a tangent. I'm just gonna end it there because I could honestly go on and on about this, but I just really wanted to get this off of my chest because getting this off my chest, it does make me feel a lot better. But I do hope that it gives people something to think about. And that just goes back to the main thing of being kind, being considerate. Just be fucking considerate. And I hear the irony in that, me telling you to just be fucking considerate. But that's how the fuck I feel, okay? Like, can we just be a little more compassionate? Can we just maybe focus on ourselves, focus inward? Stop caring so much about labels. It doesn't fucking matter. None of it matters. If I say I'm purple and you think I'm blue, who gives a fuck? Let me be purple, okay? Let me be purple. And you can think I'm blue, and you can just go on and just live your life. Just live your life. I'm gonna go because I'm just done with this topic. I'm gonna go meditate because I really just need to and that's another thing is I can laugh at me being so up the butt about this. Like, I do think that it's hilarious that this situation pissed me off so much that I had to sit my ass down and make a video. Like, I'm not even wearing a bra, my hair's not even done. Like, who am I? But, you know, I'm just really trying to be the best me. I'm just really trying to recognize the things that trigger me personally, because this really triggered me, even though it's really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. Is this the first time in history that people have made mean comments on YouTube and I felt the need to defend people because I can't stand injustice? These are my own personal issues that I'm working through, and I'm right now a living, breathing example of working through your issues, recognizing the things that trigger you so that you can just laugh it off and move past it. I know that like I went in so many circles, but I really hope that maybe one person kind of kept up with this frantic energy. Anyways, I have no good outro, and I'm just gonna end the video. Have a wonderful day. Be fucking compassionate. With love.